All right, is everyone ready? Good. Hey, everyone.
Hey.
All right,
Hello.
you guys ready?
Hello.
All right, if anyone just wants to do a quick, brief introduction, that's epic. If you don't, let's just launch right into it.
Hi.
All right, uh, I'll just list off. So we got Barista Kiyoshi here.
Hi.
we, we got Stella, aka Stella Chan, aka Thy Gay,
So,
and then we got Swank Whisperer, aka
Yo.
aka I forgot whatever else you go by. But anyway, let's get this show on the road. So
We'll call him Kevin.
yeah, we got Kevin here. But anyway, all right. So we got everyone on stage. Cran is gonna show up later, but for right now, so tonight's performance is a dark and stormy night. That's all I got. Anyway, so just pick a character and just try and be consistent with it, and let's launch into it. Act 1, Scene 1, a forest at night. A simple set. A group of royals walk stage left to right. It is dark, forest sounds. Does anyone want to go, or should I just take the first one? All right. It's too bad our carriage broke down. Now we have to hoof it to town. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I heard something too.
You're always hearing things. I think it's all in your head.
Ruffians appear stage right. See, I did hear something. Swank. Swank.
Wine.
It's not loading.
Alright, I'll just read it. This, my friends, is a robbery. Gold, jewelry, you know the drill. Lords hand over. Oh, wait.
Your throats will be cut.
Lords hand over a sack of gold. You ruffians! This gold is stimulus money, set to be distributed among the defaulted cart manufacturers in the Midwest. Now it's being used to stimulate our wallets.
Go on now, back the way you came.
The royals run off stage frightened. Ruffians gather around on center stage, huddled around the sack of gold.
Lord Spencer will be pleased.
Shh! Don't say his name out loud.
For what purpose did we steal this money?
This gold goes to our secret lord and master, to defray the cost of his private army. That's us, boys. When he becomes king, we'll be right there, his right-hand men, receiving the perks, if you know what I mean. The thieves laugh in understanding. The Dark Knight steps from stage right, dressed in all black. Black sword, black shield. Who?
I am the Dark Knight.
You got that right. It is dark. And it is night.
The ruffians laugh. God, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love Kyoshu's British accent. This is great.
The people shall be pleased to get back what is theirs. Give it to me.
Go on with you. There's not but one of you and 5 of us. Dagmar holds a sack of gold, and Swank, you read whoever does not currently have a voice.
As you wish.
Dark Knight raises sword, lights go out. A second later, the lights are back up. The thieves lie sprawled on the stage floor, unmoving.
So that you will remember me. Good night. You'll awaken by morning.
The Dark Knight picks up some gold and drops a black glove. Lights down. Kyoshi, can you stay for any more scenes, or do you have to head out?
I'm awake now. It's too late.
Alright, sorry to wake you. Act 1, Scene 2. The same woods. Spencer, Klaus stand over the prostate men. Swords out. God. Awake! Get up, you!
Who?
It is I, Lord Spencer. Anyone want to take the next line, or?
And Claus, Assistant Regional Lord and Master.
Klaus, that's assistant to the regional Lord Master.
Lord
Spencer.
Spencer, I humbly beg your forgiveness. We have no gold to give you.
Spencer looks around and sighs in frustration. It's really quite simple, Dagmar. Your task is to take money from other people, then give it to me. There were 5 of you. Lord Pellinor is old and weak, an easy target, and he was carrying around all the stimulus money.
We will.
Yeah, it's you. I was
You
using
go.
Sorry, I was reading from him last scene, so if you want to take him, go right ahead.
It's up to you.
Nah, you take him.
Okay. We were ourselves robbed. A knight dressed all in sable, dressed in black, with a black swords. His shield was black with a white unicorn.
Klaus.
Klaus. Oh wait, hold on. Bye, Stella. I'll read for you. I'll read for you then. Have a great night. I love unicorns.
He called himself the Dark Knight.
There was 1 of him, Dagmar, and 5 of you. Klaus is a meteor. It's quite simple. It's not brain surgery, see? Brain surgery involves blood and sharp knives and actually digging into the softer that makes up our brains. Ganglia, neurons. Robbery is much similar. It's simpler. It's basic stuff here.
It will not happen again, Lord Spencer.
You're right. It will not happen again. For if you fail me, it's curtains. Dismissed. Dagmar exits with ruffian Spencer muttering to self, I don't understand. It's simple. Take their money. Give it to me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is the 5th aborted robbery in a fortnight. Do you think it is the same Dark Knight? I do not know, Klaus. It may very well be. One thing I do know, I do not like this Dark Knight. Whoever he is, it is high time he was eliminated. Lights down. Act 1, Scene 3, another part of the woods that we've not yet discovered. Sounds of swordplay before curtain goes up. After a couple of slashes, one knight is on the ground submitting, a sword at his chest.
I yelled.
I'll pause here. I'll pause here before we realize that this is not a robbery or a true battle. Hubert laughs.
Good work. You are on top of your game.
Thank you, Sir Hubert. You are a wonderful teacher.
Swain, keep reading, please.
And you, Eleanor, are a great
pupil.
I have a pupil. I have to admit the best I have ever had, and that includes your father. You wield his sword well. He would be very proud of you.
Thank you, Sir Hubert.
Your mother, on the other hand, God rest her soul, wouldn't be pleased to know I was teaching you sword play.
What harm is there in learning to protect myself?
Eleanor, before your father's death, he made me promise to make you the finest swordsman in the kingdom. And you are. Would that he were alive to see you now. We run great risk.
Practicing.
Yeah, I know. I can't speak, man. In these woods, even at so early an hour. If the Lord Protector knew, he'd be none too happy. I promised I would not allow you to come to harm.
What my protector doesn't know.
In 3 days you come of age, and you become queen. I have to make sure you remain undetected and unscared.
Bong.
About sense.
Bong.
Thank you, Kyoshi.
The bell, I must go. Today I have to learn how to be a lady. Oh, why does the princess need to know?
Eleanor curtsies in sarcasm and awkwardly exits. Wait, no, she doesn't. My bad. I'm reading ahead. Anyway, Swank.
Because that's how queens are. Dainty and well cultured, and
It's so medieval.
these are the times we live in.
Times need to change. We must change with them. Same time tomorrow, Sir Hubert?
Until tomorrow, Princess Eleanor.
Sir Hubert bows and Princess Eleanor exits.
Good luck in becoming a lady. And good luck to anyone who tries to make you one.
Lights down. Before we continue, I just need to actually say Kyoshi is nailing. Kyoshi, you said you were going to be tired for this, and yet you're somehow managing to be one of the funniest people on stage.
I have M&Ms.
All right. Act 1, Scene 4, Throne Room. Lights up to reveal ladies in waiting in a row next to throne. Guards, after a second or two, Eleanor, obviously late, rushes in. She seats herself on the throne. Princess? Time for lady lessons. First is posture. We improve our posture by putting an apple on our...
May I?
Waiting gives apple to Eleanor. Eleanor takes a bite out of it.
Oh, York. I knew him well.
She tosses it to the ground. Princess! A lady should always carry a book. Even if she can't read, it gives the appearance of intelligence.
These are the times that try men's souls. What a pain you all are.
She she throws the book off into the audience. How about your sewing? Would you like your sewing?
Okay, that's enough. Light up.
Eleanor prods them into a line.
Heads up, back straight, arms out. You're fired, 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 obsolete, and fired.
Regents enter.
Hello, Warface.
Princess Eleanor, you were late, as usual. We've been looking all over the grounds for you. Where have you been?
Eleanor pauses, thinking to herself.
Graves of my parents.
I see grass stains.
I was saying prayers on my knees.
Your hair is disheveled.
There was a
Disheveled.
breeze.
Eleanor, we've got 3 days. 3 days until your
Coronation.
coronation, and we are going to make a lady out of you, a lady worthy of the crown. Why are your ladies in waiting all in a row? What is the meaning of this?
Meaning? That's difficult to say. Some philosophers warn of a general ambivalence towards life, a seeping, sucking moral malaise that threatens to betray our conception of permanence in this nihilistic world.
They are trying to help you to become a lady. Why must you torture them so?
Torture? I'm simply keeping them close to me. They're so they're irritating, twittering voices will travel so far before grating on my nerves!
I can't tell if Kyoshi is tapping into his inner rage or not, because I feel like this is how he is after work.
I don't know, but
She's
Everything is fine.
She said I was fired. She said I was obsolete. This lady in waiting runs off. Whatever that means.
That means you have the combined intelligence of a piece of lint, but without the personality.
The lady in waiting all continue crying.
This is about you wishing to be a knight again, isn't it? We've had this discussion 1,000.
I wish to serve this kingdom in the best possible manner as a knight.
You are made of different stuff than the knights.
And what do you mean, different stuff?
The regent backs away from the throne.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yeah, right.
I can tear the stuffing out of most of the knights in this kingdom.
Klaus, Spencer, and Sir Hubert enter.
As you've proven many times,
I see I'm late for another entertaining edition of Dysfunctional Family Feud.
This doesn't concern you, Uncle Lord Spencer.
Eleanor, your destiny is to command knights and not to be one.
Stop commanding me and insisting that I be someone I am not!
Eleanor begins to exit.
Until you come of age, I do command you.
The throne room is silent. Eleanor has her angry face on. She's furious. She spins on her heel and begins to exit.
Eleanor, don't you walk away from me. I'm talking to you. That's it. You're grounded.
You can't ground me!
Oh, I certainly can. Guards, knights.
The knights and guards approach her clumsily. Eleanor growls at them. They all cower in fear and run off stage. Spencer moves to her and grabs her by the arm. Now, princess, be reasonable and listen to the Lord Regent. And Eleanor takes Spencer's sword from him and holds him at sword's point.
Get your hands off me, you evil, scheming, cowardly, conniving, sniveling con artist!
Eleanor, let him go.
Oh, hold a 5 count. She throws her sword down and storms off. Ogilvy and Dennis, who are the last reigning guards, approach the regent.
Get her and bring her back to me.
Us? Kyoshi, you can have it.
Yes. Yes, you two. Get the princess and escort her to the tower of extreme punishment.
The regent points to the opposite way of where Eleanor stormed off.
Just the two of us.
We haven't had advanced combat yet. We're only pages 2nd class.
Well, now you're guards. Get her.
But she's an animal. Did you see her arms? Huge. She could crack the walnuts with those biceps.
No!
Dennis and Ogilvy exit. In a couple of seconds, they return. Eleanor has them by the scruff of their necks. They are choking and weak. She tosses them down.
Eleanor, you are horribly confined to the tower until such time as you have learned to act like, and I use the term loosely, a lady.
Eleanor, as the regent tries to lay a hand on her, she growls. Dennis flinches back.
I know the way to the tower, and if you lay one hand on me, so help me, I knock you right back to the Pleistocene. Go!
She actually is She's poking. She pokes Ogilvy and Dennis with swords as they exit. Lights down. Who knew Kermit would be such a good regent? Act 1, Scene 5. Eleonora grounded her chamber. whatever whatever that means. The curtain is closed just enough so that a single prison door is seen. This can simply be a large piece of cardboard or foam core, yada yada yada. Two guards, Lemmy and Norbert, stand on either side. They can, for humor, stand at attention for a little while, scratching their stomachs, noses, or doing anything humorous. Norbert yawns and stretches. Huh? Who goes there?
Lemmy, it's me, Norbert. I was just stretching.
Sorry, Norbert. You scared me for a second. I'm a little tired. I had an overnight duty last night.
I heard. What's the buzz in the barracks?
We were looking for a Dark Knight, the one who's been terrorizing the kingdom.
I heard tell that he's so ferocious in battle that none dare withstand him. Troll. No, wait, sorry. That's my mother-in-law.
Spencer, Klaus, Ogilvy, and Dennis with Eleonora enter. Oh,
You too. No. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, and Regent is also there.
Yeah. You two, guards, your names.
Lemmy and Norbert.
What are you doing here?
Gardening.
What? Gardening? You're gardening? Do you mean guarding? That's it. Guarding. We need you to relocate the prisoner in there now and move him to cell block 4. Norbert slides the door open and enters. Who is it? What is the name of this prisoner? Don't know, but he's a bad one. Just trying to escape by eating his way through his chains and walls. Lemmy weans in dramatically. He's in here for his crimes against humanity. Norbert then brings out a favorite teacher in chains and prison garb. A great opportunity for teacher to ham it up. He's been convicted of torturing young minds with too much homework. Ugh, the stench! Take it away! Norbert and prisoner exit opposite way of Spencer and etc. entered. Spencer whips around to Ogilvy and Dennis. Princess, the cell is yours! Eleanor grunts and walks into the cell door.
You two are to watch the princess. Guard her and make sure she stays in her chamber. She cannot escape again.
Got it.
Righto. Be careful, she's a slippery one. Slip and slide. Keep your eyes peeled. Peeled like potatoes.
Banana peel.
Emma Peel. Would you two knock it off? The whole dialogue, Ogilvy and Dennis are making fun of the other 4 behind their backs. Spencer, Klaus, and Regent are downstage at the guards.
In 3 days, the princess will become of age and become queen. She, however, doesn't appear anywhere ready to take on the mantle of queenhood.
I agree. Maybe we should delay. We have another problem.
What is that?
No doubt you've heard of this Dark Knight, a knight who has been single-handedly terrorizing the kingdom. Dennis and Ogilvy make scary faces at one another.
Is he one of ours? A rogue? Looking for justice?
Hard to tell. It appears he just wants money, not justice. Stealing money, gold, jewelry. Some have lost their entire retirement portfolios.
What a selfish brute. In every era, there's a Bernie Madoff.
He's just made off with all their money. Get it? He made off with all their...
I hear the Dark Knight gives that money to the poor.
Socialist!
Socialist!
Last night was the worst attack to date. Sir James and Sir Stephen were robbed at Swords Point. Their sack of gold was taken.
Sir James is the most proficient swordsman in all of the realm.
At this point, I think... Smike, are you just mispronouncing words on purpose as a part of your character, or do you not know what some of these words mean? Or how they're pronounced?
The voice is actually hurting my voice.
Okay, don't do it if it's hurting you. Not anymore. He was no match for this Dark Knight. We did get a better description of him. He wears all black. His shield is adorned with a white unicorn on the field of sable, and he carries a black sword that seems to radiate with strength.
Who is he? From when?
Whence?
Whence does he come?
No one knows, but he has been seen by many. But he has the power to slip in and out of shadows at will, almost like he's made of shadows himself.
How is it possible that one man can defeat so many?
The Dark Knight fights with superior skill.
It is well that the princess is safely guarded for her own protection and ours.
He turns to Ogilvy and Dennis.
Your task is to protect the princess, guard her well. Do not fail me.
Lights down. Act 1, Scene 6. Sam the Wizard's hut. Lights up on right apron, Sam's hut. It is a mess. Scattered here and there are odd bits and pieces of telephones and televisions. Whether these are drawings or plans or the real thing doesn't matter. Sam can be somewhat overweight and sloppy looking. They are looking through some papers when the lights rise. They're tossing them around and making more of a mess than there was before. Iggy is by their side, shaking his head. Both looking at script.
Iggy, I know we're supposed to enter at some point.
I can't make heads or tails of this script. Sam, it's confusing.
What does the program say?
I don't have one.
Iggy, just take it from that lady sitting in the third row. She's already asleep. She'll never miss it.
Sam is pointing at a plant in the audience. Iggy goes down and retrieves the program from which he reads. It says here, Sam, this is Scene 6, Sam's hut. Oh my gosh, we're on!
What do you mean we're on?
Iggy points to the program.
You're right. Okay, let's get into character.
They stretch a little, clear throats, make a big production of getting into character. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Ready?
Ready.
Iggy, where are the thing, Jim's, what do you call the papers? No, not the papers. You know,
I get it. This is a game where I have to guess what's on your mind. Trick question. There's nothing on your mind because of that do-it-yourself lobotomy.
Iggy, the book which contains
invisibility potions, nectar of stupidity. Have you been tasting too much of your loss of memory malts again?
The last batch was very tasty. Now you know the papers I'm talking about. The ones which are supposed to tell me who's going to be visiting today.
You mean the script, sir? I happen to have one right here.
No, not the script. My day timer.
Sorry, perhaps you could tell me where you had it last, and then I could direct you over there and...
If I could tell you where I lost it? Ugh, you little troll.
Now we're listening our family trees, are we? I am from the genus Trollbita, species Troll sapiens, and going back over 20,000 years. Little is debatable on that subject.
I don't expect a lecture on evolution, since I invented it.
The instructions on how to program your 8-track?
My good Iggy, we are going to have visitors today. 2 brave knights. And bless my hairy head, the Princess Eleanor is with them. Why, I haven't seen her since I was 310, or since...
The hair tonic scandal?
Well, yes. Yes, that's right.
Very good, sir. How interesting. Knights gallivanting through forests, eager for plunder. Perhaps they'll be slaying an innocent creature or two, just so they can date some forlorn pageant queen with... pageant?
Queen.
Oh, pageant, thank you. Pageant queen with too much... makeup and a penchant for getting kidnapped? How exciting, sir. Just what I need to make my day.
Of all the trolls in the world, I had to find one who's mastered the art of sarcasm.
Thank you, sir. And yes, can hardly wait, waiting eagerly with a smile on my furry face and a song in my 10-chambered heart. When should we expect them?
They should be here in the second act.
I am all quiver with anticipation. They look at their watches and wait as lights down. Act 1, Scene 7, Chamber Door. We see Eleanor's face. We will see Eleanor's face reacting from time to time to see what Ogilvy and Dennis are saying. But you ready?
So here we are, our first nightly duty, keeping watch over the Princess Eleonora and keeping her safe and keeping her from causing trouble.
Just the kind of work I always imagined I'd be doing. Babysitting a princess. Hey, Ogilvy. I just heard that she tried out for the ladies' intramural jousting team, but they didn't take her.
How come?
Because it's for girls only. Eleonora looks through the bars angry. She has her fist out ready to grab Dennis, but is stopped by Ogilvy's comments.
Dennis, that's low. That's the princess you're talking about. You're defiling her honor.
Eleanor looks happy and touched. Are you going to defend her honor, Ogilvy?
No, not me. I don't think she needs my help. Truth is, Dennis, I just failed the exam for my sword fighting and dismemberment merit badge for the 8th time.
Ogilvy, why don't we get some practice in now?
Dennis, we're supposed to be guarding the princess, not engaging in extra combat practice.
Yeah, I guess. There is an extra spot on the ladies' varsity jousting team.
Oh, that's nice.
For you?
That's low. That's weak.
Not as weak as you.
You're not going to take that from him, are you?
No, not this time. On guard.
Woohoo! Let's get it on! They spar briefly, each exchanging blows and parrying them away.
Ogilvy, you've got to hold your sword higher.
It's really heavy.
Put more oomph into it.
My arms are tied. Sword fighting is my worst skill. I mean, considering all other skills. Bloodletting, crossbowing, beheading.
Watch your feet there. He leads to his right.
Whoa, you know a lot about sword fighting.
Come on, your death shall be agonizing but glorious. Your admirers will sing your praises.
Admirers? You mean my mom? Did you say agonizing?
Ogilvy, my pal, I shall slice you like a bagel and dice you like a Vegematic.
A veggie what?
Dennis growls and barks, and Ogilvy stammers in horror.
I thought we agreed no growling.
He's just trying to take psychological advantage of you.
Right! Did it work?
Yes.
Ogilvy tosses his sword down in disgust.
It's no use. I'll never be a knight. I'm not sure I want to be one.
What?
Ogilvy, what are you talking about?
Everybody wants to be a knight.
Come on, fighting dragons? Trolls? Damsels in distress? Waiting to be saved?
Oh, brother, is that what you think? That all women are good for us to hang around in damp and drafty castles, towers, waiting to be saved?
Dennis, we're just two lowly pages. We clean out the stalls, feed the horses, get the knights coffee at ye old Starbucks.
Well, it's better than that guy who tastes the king's food for poison.
Dennis, you are the guy that tastes the king's food for poison. It all seems so barbaric.
It's the 5th century. We are barbarians. It's what we do.
You got that right. There's a reason they call this the Dark Ages.
Don't you think that maybe we should try to be more than just barbarians?
More than just barbarians?
You know, try to improve the human condition a little.
Thoughtful.
Kyoshi, I think you just switched voices for those.
They wouldn't have known.
The human condition? What kind of crazy talk is that?
You know, I think the princess is right. Anyone should be a knight if they want to be.
Thank you, Ogilvy. Finally, someone gets it.
I think the real crime here isn't what the Dark Knight's doing, it's that Kyoshi's mic keeps cutting out at the high points, which I absolutely despise, even though he's doing a fucking amazing job. Look, Ogilvy, sorry, princess, but the princess can't be a knight. She's a girl, plain and simple.
Oh, you're so medieval.
Exactly. You're. Dennis takes Ogilvy aside. You're taking her side because she's cute, even with all the muscles and attitude.
Thanks. Either of you have a quill?
Ogilvy gives one to her. Don't get too close. She's dangerous.
Everything all right in there, princess? Anything we can get for you? Tea, book, cappuccino?
How about the new TV guide?
No thanks. Doing just fine.
Just call us if you need anything.
Okay.
Finally, a little peace and quiet. She's awfully quiet in there all of a sudden.
Maybe she's asleep.
Maybe. Dennis pokes his head through the bars.
What's the for?
There seems to be something or someone missing.
What are you saying?
She's gone!
Gone?
Maybe it's a trick. She's waiting for us. Then we go to check on her. She does the old switcheroo and imprisons us. We've got to go in there. Ready?
I guess.
Game face on?
I don't have a game face.
Let's do it! They grab the keys and hastily open the door, then charge in yelling. They come back out. Look! He holds up a scroll and begins to whine and cry.
She's run away.
How do you know?
Read for yourself.
I have run away. Here is a short list of my grievances. Ogilvy then takes the scroll, flings it to the audience. It's about 15 feet long. When it settles, they say together, "Wow,
Wow.
she's got issues."
Issues.
How do you know it's her writing?
Because it's got skulls and crossbones all over it. It's the same kind of thing you'd see at a Metallica concert.
Says here she's off to the Forbidden Forest to see the wizard. Off to see
the
wizard?
I thought he was dead.
He just smells that way.
Well, that's preposterous. She can't go to the Forbidden Forest.
Why?
It's forbidden. It's the Forbidden Forest. Not the... It's okay, you can come in now, Forest.
I got some news for you, Ogilvy. Sometimes good people do bad things.
Like how you sometimes cheat on your taxes.
Exactly. Sometimes certain people, like Eleonora, don't always do what they're told. Ogilvy?
What?
If we lose the princess, we'll be beheaded.
Beheaded?
Then dismembered. Then really punished.
Dismembered?
Ogilvy swoons. Dennis props him back up.
Thanks. Where were we?
Dismemberment.
I hate that.
Ogilvy swoons again. Dennis catches him again.
Thanks. Where were we?
Nothing. What do we do? I got it! You dress like Eleanor. I'll guard you.
Why do I have to dress up as a girl? Not that it happens that much.
You pretend you're Eleanor until she comes back. Or you grow old. Whichever's first.
Not so good. Any other ideas?
We run away! Splitville! Vamoose! I'll call a cab right now.
Get a hold of yourself. We've got to find her. If we've lost her, we'll never see the light of day again. They'll hunt.
Like chipmunks. Like cute furry.
She couldn't have gotten very far. I bet she's still in the castle.
You're right. She's still here. Let's go wrestle us up a princess. They exit, lights down. Act 1, Scene 8.
I know.
I'm sorry, Kiyoshi.
Mm.
Eleanor's chamber. Where are those two bumbling pages? Nowhere to be seen. Lucky for them, or they'd be dead too. All right, swords out. Swords out. Game faces on. Check. Let us do harm. They swoop in, then swoop out. Another disappointment. I'm truly sorry, Klaus. And I was looking forward to a little bloodletting. Wait a minute. Looky here. He picks up the scroll. Oh, night, Kyoshi. Well, I guess it's us two.
Crap, and I'm lagging badly.
Well, this should be enjoyable. So the princess has run away again. Same old story. Spencer hands the scroll to Klaus, who reads it to himself. Oh, listen to this part. And my uncle, Lord Spencer, is a bloodless, rat-kissing fiend who is no more involved than fungus, Hogwarts, or no one-celled bacteria. Oh, that's flattering. Not. Let me see that. Here's something about you. And Klaus is nothing but a weasel-faced, rat-like creature who hangs out with a limpet, it's to any slimy thing that crawls out of the ooze. Oh, I miss her already. Wait a second. Spencer goes back into the chamber. Klaus, look what I found. Oh, and he brings out her shield and Dark Knight shirt. Does this ring a bell? No, I can't say that it does. It doesn't ring a bell for me. This is the shield of the infamous Dark Knight. The one who's been terrorizing all the realm? Yes. The one seen in the first scene? Precisely. So that means they both shop at the same ye old armor outfitters? No, Klaus, that's not where I was going. Think for a second. This is a princess who last year, in anger, managed to break the drawbridge. That's right. Hey, you were on it at the time, I recall. She not only unseated Sir Pellinor during the Knightly Olympics, but also sent his horse to the infirmary. Right? A princess who bullies everyone, who is so despised that her castle nickname is the Royal Pain. I submit to you that this Dark Knight, as phenomenal as he is, wouldn't have a chance against the Princess Eleonora. Okay, I can see that point. And Klaus, kidnapped for what purpose? Ransom? You're right. Who would pay to get her back? No one. After spending just 5 minutes with her, he'd be begging us to take her back. It is an interesting coincidence that they have the same shield. Klaus! It's not a coincidence. The Dark Knight is her. She, after the verb to be, the nominative form is to be or not to be. It is not the question. The Princess Eleanor and the Dark Knight are one and the same. We've discovered her secret identity. You mean in a Clark Kent Superman kind of way? Yes. Like Batman and Bruce Wayne? Yes. Yes, your point is made. Like Mr. Rogers and Captain Kangaroo? Spencer shakes his head as if he's gone too far. What should we do to the Dark Knight? Eleanor, kill her? Until she's dead? Or at least until she's quiet? Because of she's awfully loud. And her voice. Klaus! Oh, this day keeps getting better and better. I have a fiendishly clever plan. Don't you always? By the way, I like how you said fiendishly clever. You should be an actor. Klaus! Shh! Tell yourself to shut up. I'm too tired. Shut up, Klaus. No one but the two of us knows about the existence of this note. Klaus points to the audience. Yes, except for them, of course. Let's edit this little note. Spencer takes out a quill and writes, Klaus reading over his shoulder, I fully admit that I, Princess Eleonora, am the Dark Knight, and seek nothing less than total destruction and annihilation. Wow, those are some pretty strong words of the kingdom. Don't try to stop me. I will never be taking a leave. What's a leave? That's alive. I will never be taken alive. There's only one V in alive, not 3. Oh, Fezophalanus. Right you are. Any quill out? Klaus reaches into his pocket and gets some. Makes the correction. And I will never be taken alive. Brilliant. Evil. Scheming really does bring out the best in people, doesn't it? It does. I feel radiant. Come, let us see the chaos this causes. They exit. Lights down. Swank, you still think you can keep going?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can try.
Act 1, Scene 9, Throne Room. Stage dark, blue lights, Dark Knight creeps from stage left to stage right. As soon as Dark Knight hears Ogilvy and Ennis, she hides behind the throne.
Jeepers, it's awfully dark down here.
It's dark and dreary, and I am so weary. My eyes are so bleary, I can't read no Beverly clearly. Word.
This is bad.
Here, princess. Here, princess.
What are you doing?
Trying to lure her to us.
She's not a cat, Dennis, and put away the piece of string, okay? Why did the princess have to run away on our watch?
Why does the evil Dark Knight have to be in our castle? They stop center stage.
Listen.
It's so quiet. Dark Knight stepping out from behind the throne, menacing aura.
Who dares to follow me?
It's not really a dare,
You wouldn't have happened to see
princess,
about yay tall?
'cause we're kind of looking for one.
Leave quickly or face death, or worse.
Worse than death? I hate that.
Drop your swords or die as you stand.
They drop their swords down. How about kneeling? Would you kill? Dennis forces Ogilvy to their knees. Someone who's kneeling down. Would you like us to grovel? I mean, there's more. Or where that came from. They begin to grovel.
What exactly do you mean by kill? Do you mean kill or just hurt real bad?
Or kill as in forever pushing up daisies, singing in the heavenly choir?
I knew it. Dead before I ever kissed a girl.
What? What about that girl you said you kissed in the horse stalls on the 4th of July?
I lied. I'm kind of afraid of girls, especially the pretty ones, and it would be terrible if I didn't experience kissing at least one in my life.
Okay, please let me live so I can fill my dream of becoming a tax accountant.
Tax account. Never kissed a girl? A bully. That. You guys are pathetic.
Hey, no offense, Dark Knight, but your voice is really high. Kind of all girly, if you don't mind me saying so.
Because I am one.
Eleanor takes off her Dark Knight disguise. Dennis and Ogilvy jump to their feet. Hey! I know a girl who looks exactly like you, but she's locked in the tower. She ran away. You could be twins.
Princess? Why are you running away?
Wait a minute. Bang! I just figured it out. You're the Dark Knight and the princess and that other girl.
Dennis, quiet down before you hurt yourself. Why, Eleanor?
I'm running away. Period. It's none of your business. Why?
Au contraire, princess. You were going to kill us. Just a jumble-sized swath of destruction and despair. Dennis sweeps his arms around. Well?
I don't want to be a princess or a queen.
Hello? Dennis bonks her on the head, knocks on her head. You can't run away from that. You're to be crowned Miss California in a couple days. No, wait. Wrong story.
Tomorrow you come of age. You've got maids and people waiting on you hand and foot all day. Not a care in the world.
Maids, servants, they hover around me
like a plague of birds. Ogilvy and Eleonora look at Dennis in wonderment.
Where were you going? Who is the wizard person?
Before my parents died, Sam the Wizard was their closest advisor, a valuable and honored member of the royal cabinet. That is before he got banished. I remember.
For that hair tonic
Yeah,
scandal.
Shh! I hear voices.
Spencer and Klaus are talking to themselves off stage.
It's Spencer.
Oh, that guy is twisted and shameless.
And decadent.
Decadent. And he's
Sorry, that one I messed up.
Yeah, and he's a pin to boot. Yeah, Spencer and Klaus talking becomes louder.
Uh-oh, you're supposed to be locked up.
We were supposed to have you locked up.
If anyone finds us here, we're all dead. We'd better think of something fast.
They look at one another. We hear the noise of many feet coming. It is Spencer, Klaus, and a few swordsmen.
Idea, listen.
Lights down. Act 1, Scene 10. Eleonora is dressed in her Dark Knight clothing. Spencer and men approach. Ogilvy and Dennis have the Dark Knight at sword's point. If it isn't the Dark Knight, we caught it. We caught it. Him, that Dark Knight thing, for you, us too.
Free of charge, no charge here. Done our job. Yawn time maybe for a little shut-eye. Long day, tired. I okay. See ya now.
Please, stay.
So Dark Knight, at least we have found you.
Your robbing days are over. You've infiltrated the castle, threatened all with bodily harm. But I am curious.
Curious about?
About who is behind that mask? Spencer reaches out, attempting to grab the helmet off of the Dark Knight.
If I am to die, I'll take you with me.
Then these pages shall also die. Spencer has the pages at sword point as well. Sure, pick on the pages, the new guys, at the bottom of the totem pole.
Who are they to me? Go ahead.
What?
Yeah. Stop it! Stop it! You're making me nervous. Oh, nauseous.
Me too. Eleanor pulls off her disguise.
Princess Eleanor? Let Dennis and go. I escaped on my own.
We know. We've known for a long, long time. Ever since the previous scene. But it does seem like a long time ago.
You have to answer for a lot more than just escaping from the tower, my dear. The Dark Knight has committed many robberies, has wreaked havoc upon the entire kingdom.
Not to mention, engaged in acts of treason.
Treason? That's not true.
Is this your handwriting? Spencer holds up the edited document. Eleanor is stunned. Well, it says here that you will stop at nothing to destroy the kingdom.
That's a lie.
Silence, traitor. Lord Regent, remind me again, what is the penalty for treason?
Death, Eleanor. How could you? Guards.
Other guards besides Dennis and Ogilvy?
Take her to the dungeon. There she will await her doom. I am not a traitor. You must believe me.
Oh, the irony. It's the very same place your parents died. Eleanor lunges for him, but the guards hold her back.
Dennis? Ogilvy?
Ogilvy. It's very odd.
Ogilvy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Away with you. Away with her. The guards and regent take her. As for you two, he points at Dennis and Ogilvy, clean up this mess. Me, and then go back to where you belong, the stables. Ogilvy and Dennis begin to exit, but they stop just before they exit. Could this day get any better? I don't know how I do it, but every once in a while, I even impress. He searches for the correct pronoun. Myself? Not a bad day's work, huh? It is a thing of beautiful wickedness. You have outdone yourself. Please, Klaus, you're embarrassing me. But I'm so moved. Can we? Well, my therapist did suggest I get in touch with my inner child just this once. They begin to hug and pull apart almost instantly. Then begin to exit. I've got chills thinking of the chaos will cause. Yes, the good old days are back, baby. They fist bump and Spencer and Klaus exit.
Princess Eleanor is the Dark Knight. I should have guessed. We've got to figure out a way to rescue her.
Rescue the princess? Are you out of your mind? I say good riddance. She's not called the Royal Pain for nothing, you know.
What are you saying? We're sworn to protect her.
She was going to slice us into pieces, then let us die. You want that? That person to live and to be our queen and rule us? Are you kidding? I think I love her. Yeah, we've got to rescue her. I miss her dangerous arms and attitude already.
Okay, let's think this through, though. What have we got so far?
Dennis pulls out a notepad from his armor. We got a knight who robs people, but it's really Princess Eleonora dressed as the Dark Knight. She's locked up in her tower, but escapes to run away, but doesn't get very far. And she's supposed to be crowned a queen tomorrow, but is imprisoned in the dungeon and will be executed in the morning for being a traitor. I'm scared, Auntie M.
Listen, we can't let Spencer get away with this. We need to plan to rescue the princess.
And restore balance to the universe. It doesn't take a genius to figure out how to do it, does it? Well, what are we going to do? Read ahead? You've got the script, just read ahead.
No, we're going to wait
For what?
until after intermission is over.
There's an intermission? How come nobody told me? Is it because I'm annoying?
After intermission is when we figure out our plan.
Come on, tell me. I won't say anything to them. Dennis points to the audience. I hate waiting. Is there anything to eat around here? How about you buy me a box of juju fruits or something? Just a little box?
See, you for the second act.
Okay. They both lights down. Swank, do you want to do an intermission or do you want to just keep going through?
It's up to you.
All right. Let's do like should we say like a 5-minute break or something?
Yeah, why not?
All right. We'll see you guys back here in like 5 minutes, okay? And we're back. Assuming Swank is actually back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright. You ready to keep going?
Yeah, how long do you want to keep going for?
I mean, we have less than 30 pages. And considering it didn't take I feel like it didn't take us too long, I feel like we can probably finish this. You think you got enough energy, or would you rather we do it hold a to be continued?
No, we can finish it.
All right.
What page are we on?
We are
It just
page
screwed up.
37. Also, if there is anyone in chat who would like to join in voice characters, please feel free to say it. I still have some golden tickets.
To be honest, it would be lovely if somebody in chat actually joined and started reading.
Yeah, anyone at all. Come one, come all. Hello. I don't see anyone chatting, and I don't hear anyone joining. And I don't have any new DMs, so it appears we are on our own for right now.
Why did Kiyoshi have to go?
Oh, he was
get
tired.
going?
He had work today. Anyway, Act 2, Scene 11. Wait, just to double check. How many scenes do we have left? There are 16 scenes in total. We are at Scene 11.
Up to you if you want to keep going.
Let's keep going then. Act 2, Scene 11. A dungeon. The two guards there take their posts on either side of the dungeon door. It's the same door used previously. Evening, Vern?
Evening, Stig. Yes, we have no bananas.
How's the missus?
Fine. Oh, shoot. 1 second.
The kids are fine, Vern. The kids are fine, Vern. Don't need to ask about them.
Little Jimmy.
Alright. Fine.
We have no banana. We have no bananas today.
What have we got today?
Execution tomorrow.
It's not that governor flying to South America.
Princess Eleanor.
You don't mean
Yup.
the royal pain herself? Eleanor is hanging out the door.
I heard that. Yes, well, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
If you sing that one more time, I'll execute you myself. Oh, and apparently there's also another person here who... I don't know, it's kind of catchy.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings. You know, being in the dungeon isn't so bad. It gives you a little to clear your mind and think.
What are you thinking about?
How enjoyable it is to clear your mind and think. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Do you want to take that one?
Stop that.
It's just...
Who goes there?
It's just me. Didn't we already go through this?
Not you, him.
A random guard has entered with person in rags with map. Excuse me, I think I'm a little lost. Is this the torture chamber?
Nah, this is dungeon. Level 6. Are you looking for dismemberment, beheading, or...
Both. We gotta use the truth machine on this one. Oh, the truth machine. What fun. That's a new one, eh? Not only does it extract the truth, but also some small, mostly useless organs as well. It's also a great ice cream maker.
What you want, then? is the multiple use facility in Sector 3. Down this hall, take a right, then right again, go straight for about 200 paces.
I'd put it at more like 170.
Left, right, down along the flight of stairs, and then take a left at the bottom.
If you pass a room filled with screams and cries of anguish, you've gone too far. Thanks. Come on, you. They lumber off. Spencer and Klaus enter. Guards, we have a special mission for you. You're not to let anyone in or out of this dungeon.
Don't let anyone out of the dungeon. Got you.
Or in. Don't let anyone into the prison. Don't let the prisoner out.
If anyone goes in, time to let. What page are we on?
39. Mid-bottom. You're at.
If anyone goes in, time to let the prisoner out of the dungeon.
If anyone tried to escape, kill you, then let you out.
Then lock him up. Already dead.
Easy, boys. Stay here and here outside the door and don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Frozen. Tomorrow morning, the princess is to be executed, rubbed out, offed. Spencer and Klaus exit, but they stop to look back to check. Finished.
I love that cute wordplay, don't you?
And nothing quite like a good execution, huh?
I didn't hear nothing about no execution. No one tells us anything.
Isn't that the truth? Like, we didn't get the memo about the Black Plague.
Until we were covered in it. I know we almost died, and it took years before we heard about the battles breaking out.
Beatles. You know,
Beatles breaking out.
Paul McCartney, those guys? John Lennon?
Yes.
Okay. What? Broke up? When?
Oh, long time now.
Yoko, I told you she was no good. Ogilvy and Dennis arrive in dresses. They're carrying a rug.
What can we do for you? Well, you low ladies?
Hello there. Stig slicks back his hair. What brings you such lovely ladies down to the dungeon?
It's cleaning day.
And we've got to get all the rugs in the dungeon.
Got to make it look spick and span for the execution of the prisoner. And we're terribly short-handed today.
Vern looks at Ogilvy's hands to see if they are indeed short.
Don't let anyone, was it in or out? Oh well, not my problem, and you go.
Ogilvy and Dennis go through the door, and there's some noise of resistance from Eleonora. We hear her say,
No way! I'd rather rot in the dungeon.
While this is going on, the guards, whose faces stoically facing the audience, glance around from time to time as they hear the noise. Excuse me, Sir Guard. We appear to be having a little trouble removing one of the carpets. We could use a little help. Sure, I don't see why not.
See why?
The guards follow Dennis back into the dungeon. There's some grunting as they return carrying a rug on their shoulders. They make it wiggle and mime that it is heavy. Eleanor isn't really in there. This thing sure weighs a ton.
You know how it is. A dungeon rug doesn't get cleaned for a few centuries. It picks up a lot of dirt.
Okay, I think we can take it from here. Thanks.
You're welcome. They return to
Uh,
the positions,
Yoko.
smiling.
Stig is shown clutching his heart as he falls to his knees, lights down. Act 2, Scene 12, The Throne Room. A rug is lying on the floor, and Ogilvy and Dennis are standing over it. We can see that Eleanor is inside the rug.
You dropped your end twice.
She was heavier than I thought she'd be.
That was the end with her head. Nice one. Remind me not to have you carry me in a rug.
Noted. I always thought they were supposed to be dainty and fragile. Like, I think the muscles and meanness added some.
Thing. Happy.
Hmm?
You. Okay. In there. Dennis is really sorry. Promise you won't be mad at us or anything. Okay?
Ogilvy begins to unroll Eleanor. Wait, Ogilvy! We better wait and let her cool down a bit. She might hurt us. Ogilvy finishes unwrapping her.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Um,
Thanks.
Eleanor,
Thanks for taking.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, you're lagging, and I'm trying to. Eleanor is disoriented as she stumbles around.
Thanks for taking me on that ride. That was so cool.
She looks seriously at them, touching their faces.
Who are you?
Ogilvy and Dennis. We just rescued you.
Hello, Sir Dance a lot. And
Ogilvy.
Ogilvy.
Does it really matter?
Sure. Why not?
Smiles and laughs. It's nice to meet you.
She puts out a hand to shake, sees it, and shakes it with her other hand.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
As if she's meeting herself. She clears her throat.
Why are you wearing dresses?
it's not a long story. Who is Eleanor? What's my name?
Dennis and Ogilvy look at one another, flabbergasted.
You're the royal princess, Eleanor.
Royal Pain? Oh, goody. I love being a princess.
Ogilvy and Dennis are stunned. Ogilvy, good buddy and pal. May I have a word with you in my office? He grabs Ogilvy and directs him to an area. Eleanor wanders, examining things.
You seem upset.
Upset doesn't begin to plumb the depths of my misery. What are we gonna do? We're trying to save the kingdom and her, and she's, hey, princess, don't play with the swords. Okay, you might hurt yourself. She's absolutely nuts.
I know.
Cuckoo, look at her. Dennis takes the sword and eyes it like he's going to plunge it into his belly. I might as well just get this over with.
Stop being a dramatic, will you? Gee. You'd think we just lost the princess or where'd she go?
Ogilvy runs behind Flat to retrieve her. Just sit in this nice chair, okay? What do we do now? If she finds us, if someone finds us, we're all in for a little execution. You know what I mean?
Page 34.
We're at the 44.
Oh, this thing glitches out.
Are you doing it on your phone?
Yes.
That explains it.
Well, at least she's not. She's out of the dungeon.
And we've got to find a way to get her back to being a princess and keep her hid. Princess? Princess. Eleanor peeks from behind again and behind the throne.
I found you. Now it's your turn to hide. Princess, we're going to play a game. A really fun game.
Eleonora is jumping up and down.
Goody, goody.
Oh, brother, I wish I just made out my will.
We're going to play the biggest game of hide and seek ever.
Eleanor is eyeing Ogilvy with giant puppy dog eyes.
See, all the people in the entire castle are looking for you.
Eleanor responds with yeah. Various variations of that.
They really want to find you because if they do, they get a big prize.
Like what?
Like what?
What kind of prize are we talking?
Dennis? Sorry.
Sorry, caught up in the moment.
So we've got to find a really good place to hide. The dungeon?
No.
No. Been there already. They're sure to look there. I know who you are. Sam and Blizzard?
Blizzard, yeah.
That's it.
I think you mean Sam the Wizard. How long have you known me? And you still don't know my name? Some best friend you are.
That's it. Oh no. No, listen. We're going to see a wizard. A wizard? Sam the wizard. He should be able to help the princess get her memory back.
We don't even know where he lives.
The Forbidden Forest. Remember, we'll just follow the signs.
We can't go there. It's forbidden, remember?
Oh joy, we're off to see the wizard. First, Eleanor, you have to go back in the rug.
Hey, voices off. Lights down. Voices off stage of Spencer and Klaus. We're caught like 3 eggs in a rug. Rug.
Remember, princess, to win the game, you have to be absolutely silent.
Dennis and Ogilvy roll Eleonora up in the rug and bolt behind the throne. Spencer and Klaus enter. Spencer sits on the throne. Klaus next to him. Ah, Klaus, the great hall. It's glorious. Soon it will be filled with screams of terror and of evil deeds. Just like the old days. Stig and Vern enter. Have 2 evil people ever been as lucky as us, Klaus? As we, Lord Sir. As lucky as we. And you're right, sir. We are lucky. Knock on wood. Spencer looks around for something wooden to knock on, and Klaus offers his head. Eleonora makes a sound. Did you say something? Did you say something? No, maybe it was an echoey sound from my head. I could have sworn that oh, never mind. Eleanor is not on the rug at this time. Dennis and Ogilvy come out from behind the throne. Oh, there it is, you nasty rug, you.
Oh my gosh, I thought we'd never find it.
Dennis and Ogilvy, dressed as girls, pick up the rug. Where are you going? And why are you carrying that rug? What do you mean? There's fear on Dennis and Ogilvy's faces. We mean that 2 young ladies shouldn't be doing all this all by yourselves. You want a big, strong man like me and me to assist you. Why, thank you ever so much. Spencer and Klaus get the rug. Urgh, this thing weighs a ton. He helps them to the edge of the stage. Well, good luck as they exit. Vern and Stig past them. I thought I told you to stay at your post and guard the princess. Swank. Swank.
There is no princess to guard.
You're a couple lines ahead. Well.
Oh, well, we did, but we can't now.
And that means?
There's no princess to guard.
You mean she's dead?
Gone.
Gone?
Yeah, you see, we poked our heads in just to see if she needed anything, late.
A latte.
Oh, latte.
Or a bagel with some nice melty cream cheese.
Because it was our break and we...
When was this? Stig looks at Vern. Oh, I'd say it was right after those nice looking ladies took the old rug out. Wouldn't you say, Vern? You imbeciles! That was the princess!
The princess? This is a rug?
No, idiots! The princess was in the rug. No wonder it was heavy.
She's heavier than she looks.
Must be all the meanness just pulls by her feet. Those two girls who were just in here, the rug cleaners, they weren't rug cleaners. They lied to us. They were spies? Could I just finish a sentence here, please? It was Ogilvy and Dennis. I think she said Denise. Denise, they were escaping with the princess. And what about that execution tomorrow? I just bought a new task special for just the occasion. There's not going to be an execution if we don't have the princess.
That makes sense.
Maybe we should, go get her? You think so? Of course we should, you idiots! Get her, track her down, find the princess before I have a coronary! Hey, lights down. Act 2, Scene 13. Sam the Wizard's hut. Lights up on the left apron. Iggy is gazing off into the distance with binoculars. Oh, joy of joys! She's on her way!
Oh, Iggy, remember the days when the princess would come visit us in our laboratory at the castle?
Sam, sir, I think that was before you created me. And that test tube.
Right.
Eleonora, Dennis, and Ogilvy enter Sam's hut. Welcome to our humble hovel. I'm Iggy, your host for this evening. I would like to draw your attention to our 2 emergency exits. Iggy gestures like a flight attendant. In case of turbulence, please extinguish all smoking materials. If the hut depressurizes, oxygen masks will fall. Iggy actually takes one out of his pocket.
Excuse Iggy. He's not been the same since I sent him to the future. Oh, he's so cute. I just want to squish him. Come here.
I didn't know that there were still any magicians left in the kingdom.
Wizard boy. I am
Chronologically.
chronologically and
Matrimonially.
matrimonially challenged. Full-time enchanter and non-traditional science specialist.
Yes?
It just glitched out again. Hang on.
Oh, God. Oh, well. Guess comedy comedy has yet to strike in a third.
Science specialist. Fully licensed and insured. I also sell Amway
Yeah.
products part-time.
I'm Dennis, and this is Ogilvy. And Eleonora here is, well, Houston, we have a problem.
The princess is not quite herself.
Spencer and Klaus plan to execute her in the morning, but we rescued her from the dungeon, but...
We accidentally dropped her on her head. She doesn't know who she is and doesn't know the danger we're in. So we had to come here for help.
No offense, Sam, we heard you were dead.
I'm not dead. I was downsized, making more room at the bottom line. Ever since that Spencer became the king's advisor, there's been no magic for me to do.
I don't think there was something called magic anymore. In the future... Oh, God, I already screwed over my Iggy voice. In the future, no one believes in it. Magic has been replaced with something they call Wall Street.
Yes, I'm afraid Iggy is correct. People in the future don't believe magic anymore. All they
Believe in?
live in are stocks and bonds. The federal district
Deficit.
television. What's that?
It's a box that enslaves the mind.
Spencer. Now there's a sad case. I was his tutor when he was just a boy, always asking a million questions about how things worked, wanting me to explain the mysteries of the world, universe. On one fateful day, Spencer approached me alone and asked me to instruct him in the most arcane and mysterious of the dark arts.
The dark arts? You don't mean...
Yes, accounting, bookkeeping, and banking.
No! Not banking!
Yes, he loves the cave's power. He's only interested in the hard, cold language of statistics and balance sheets and the bottom line.
Begging your pardon, Sam, but there won't be a bottom line for any of us if you can't save Her Highness. Forget about it, Stu. Dennis. The name is Dennis. Why would I want to forget?
You're right. Forget about it. It's Stu. My strongest point.
Potion.
Potion. My most powerful concoction. A mega dose of forget about it, Stu. But isn't the point to get her to remember? In a way, of little faith. Yes, forget it, Stu, is useful when trying to make people forget, but
when someone's already forgotten, it works in reverse. Just add a little more garlic. And it's tasty delicious. Hey, I thought... Oh, sorry.
Let's give it a shot.
Sam takes out from his robe a bottle marked "Forget About Stew." Hey, I thought it was stew.
It was a stew. We freeze-dried, then added water.
Here, honey, drink this.
Yummy.
She drinks it all down, then smacks her lips, then stands smiling.
Well, is it working?
Patience.
The serum has to work its way to the brain and begin to refigure the ganglions.
Ganglions, yeah.
The minute neurons and restructure the primary memory locations in the cerebral cortex and other higher functioning areas of the brain.
Is it working? Also, directors note that this was left in. Obviously, Dennis's Dennis's whatever that word. Dennis's higher functioning areas of the brain aren't working.
Wait, I see something. Freeways, Zoom, planes, skyscrapers, acid rain, global warming,
Primordial.
soup,
Yeah.
primordial soup, volcanoes. Got one word. Oh, I've got one word for you. Plastics. We happy. Few we band of brothers. Ask not what your country can do for you.
Eleanor lets fly a paper airplane into the audience.
Did you see that? That was awesome.
What's happening to her? I'm so frightened.
Dennis, if you make one more crack about my weight or anything else, I'll send you right back to that place.
Placitocene, I think.
Postitocene. Bang zoom to the moon.
She's back! She's back, I tell you! Ooh, Dennis cries and hugs her. I've missed you so.
Sam, Iggy, what
Oh.
are you two doing? Hey, wait a second. How did we get here? You got a 10C, 1C little bump on your head.
We rescued you from the dungeon.
Well, my head feels a little sore, but you forgot who you were and that you were going to be executed.
So let's take you back and make you queen so that evil uncle of yours...
No, I don't want to be back. Want to go back.
What?
What? The throne, I don't want it. I don't want to be a princess or be a queen.
So you're pulling a Sarah Palin? I knew it!
We rescued you for nothing? Put our lives on the line?
Wore these dresses?
So Spencer wins. Is that it? Your parents died at Spencer's hand. In the dungeon? I know already. How? Spencer told me just before I was put into the dungeon. Eleanor, think of the people your subjects. You want to leave them at the mercy of Spencer and Klaus. No, Eleanor, the kingdom needs you. You're a great warrior, sure, but you're strong in a lot more ways than that. So that's settled. Eleanor is going back when the going gets tough. The tough?
The tough go to the well? And drill, baby, drill?
The tough get going. Sam, when I'm queen again, I'll need an advisor. Say no more, my bag's already packed. Sam, today is the day of Eleanor's coronation, her coming of age. What happens if she's not there? Spencer's next in line, he becomes king.
I wish we could see what's going on in the castle. Iggy whispered something to Sam. He nods and says,
That was a long time ago. Okay, you're right. Now is the time to use it. Get it out of the storage.
Iggy runs quickly off of stage.
I have something that might be of use to us. A magic mirror.
A magic mirror? Oh boy, howdy. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
No, not exactly.
Iggy returns with a tiny magic mirror ball hung on a string.
It's a magic mirror ball. It's from another time, another era.
Iggy holds it on a string and stick while Sam looks at it. Everyone begins to lean in close and crowd Sam out.
Hey, give it some room, people.
Sam peers into the mirror ball as it spins. We hear the disco era music, Staying Alive. The kids move a little to the song.
Sam, what do you see?
Staying alive. Okay.
It's a little fuzzy. Some of the mirror tiles have fallen off. But wait, I see a figure sitting on the throne.
Oh, Auntie M.
It's Lord Spencer, and a crown lies nearby. Maybe he's about to be coronated.
There
crowned.
she is, Miss America.
My respect, it's gone.
Then we've got to split. Vamos, stop chilling and get a move on. The group looks at Dennis.
You're right, Iggy, and I will join you.
My bags are already packed.
Page 55?
56.
You're right, Iggy. I will join you.
All right.
In case you need our assistance. There's not a moment to lose.
My bags are already packed.
Compass, snacks, juice boxes?
Check, check, check.
American Express travelers checks?
Don't leave home without them. I mean, check.
Okay, we're off.
But, Master Sam, need I remind you that we've been...
Thank you so much for bringing up that sore subject again. Why don't you pour salt in the gaping wound you just made on my heart? Banished from the castle, banished from the castle. I hate that word, banished. Come on to the castle.
How are we traveling? Business class? Coach? First class?
Walking, we're walking. It's just down the road.
Sorry, I am not walking all that way. I'm a free individual with certain inalienable rights. No one shall place me upon the yoke of oppression.
Either come with me right now, or I'll turn you into a pile of bricks, then build you into an outhouse.
I've decided to walk. Let's go. Lights down. Act 2, Scene 14, Throne Room. It's filled with nearly a full cast, and guys, we are in the home stretch.
Wait, this is really a full... Oh, great.
What? We're in the home
This is
stretch.
gonna be
There's
a-
16 scenes. We have 3 scenes left. Come on, Swank. You got this. Chin up. Our plans are almost realized in all of their glorious evil detail. Klaus, I'm touched. You're as heartless, cruel, and as merciless and as corrupt as me. Klaus gives him a love tap on the shoulder. As I, Lord, as I. When a subjective pronoun follows, Klaus, my ascension into the dark regal night of kingship is about to begin. Shutting up. Shutting up. And so, fair people, these are the garments of the Dark Knight who has so terrorized the kingdom, and they belong to none other than Her Majesty Princess Eleonora. A gasp can be heard throughout the crowd. Behold her shield, her sword.
How do you know it's her sword?
The inscription reads, "The sword is mine, Princess Eleonora's, touch it and die." It's hers, all right. The Dark Knight is the truth. The princess is in truth the Princess Eleanor. She and all who have aided her are complicit in treason. And Klaus, if you will, and according to the Royal Constitution and Bylaws, Section 5, Paragraph 2, Subsection 12, and I quote, sorry, this is the one about waterboarding. Here it is. Any person convicted of treason shall be executed, and the king's own brother shall ascend the throne. I just tweaked the language a little bit. So if there are no objections, I will take my place as the king, Ogilvy, and all arrive.
We object.
Oh, look, it's the entire Brady Bunch. Delightful. Hey, it's Sam the Wizard. We thought you were dead. He's not dead. He just smells that way. Hello, it's my time here. Spencer time. Ascension to the throne time. Drop your weapons. Everyone except Ogilvy, etc., including Klaus, drops his. Not you nincompoops. You're on my side. Sorry.
So,
Ogilvy, slowly deliberating, picks up his sword and walks to where Spencer is standing.
we won't allow you to do this.
Oh, the page Ogilvy is showing some heroics here. Isn't that something? What happened to those dresses you and Dunnis were wearing? I thought you wanted to be knights, not ladies in waiting. Now, if your little ragamuffin band of misfit conjurers and evolutionary mistakes and oh so courageous play-acting cowardly knights would find something better to do, we have much more pressing matters. Spencer grabs Dennis by the neck of his shirt.
We are not going to let you do this, murderer.
Oh, I'm shuddering in my booties. Klaus, dispatch him. Why me? You don't expect me to sully my hands, do you? Killing, it's so barbaric. Of course it's barbaric. It's how we do things. Surely killing is ugly, but the most beautiful things in life are just close your eyes, swing a sword, and if you're lucky, you'll connect with a vital organ or two.
Release him now.
Little girl, I am not afraid of you or any other dress-wearing, kitchen-managing, fabric-sewing girl in the kingdom. Not you, not anyone. Oh, yeah? All the girls take out swords. Every male character that is not Sam, Iggy, Ogilvy, or that is not Sam, Iggy, Ogilvy, or Dennis shouts, "We surrender." I think I just wet my pants.
No, you.
You're on.
You.
Yeah. Gosh, would you look at the time? We really should be shoving off. It's been a pleasure being spared by you.
To the dungeon. The rugs should be nice and tidy, and if you entertain just one thought of escape, you'll have to contend with them.
She jerks her head to the girls with swords. Spencer and Klaus are taken off stage.
Dennis and Orgley, you were
Spectacular.
spectacular. Eleanor, I was wrong to think your place is with your ladies in waiting. If you had listened to me, we would have lost everything. Your place is wherever you choose it to be a knight or to command them. Thank you, Regent.
The regent crowns Eleonora, and all cheers lights down. We have 2 scenes left. 4 pages. Are you guys ready? Good, I don't care. Anyway. Act 2, Scene 15, Throne Room. Eleanor picks up a book, reads, loses interest, picks up a sword, swings it, looks at it, says out loud, Swank.
Princess, Queen.
Nope. Look in
No?
stage directions. Says out loud. I'll just read it. Touch it and die, and then tosses it to the floor. She sits on the throne, head in her hands, elbows on knees, sighs. Ogilvy and Dennis enter dressed as knights of the realm.
Where are we then?
Bottom of page 60. At Ogilvy's first line in this.
Princess, Queen.
Eleonora, baby, long time.
Hey, what's wrong? A girl can be anything she wants to be. She doesn't have to wait to be rescued by some knight in shining armor. She can rescue herself, but if there's one thing that's bothering me, it's
She pauses in thought.
what? It's that maybe communicating through swords and fighting is
Ladies waiting to be saved. Oh, sorry, wrong scene.
maybe it's not how I want to spend the rest of my life. Being a knight just doesn't have the appeal it's once did. Your prisoners, my lady,
Oh yeah, the
waiting,
regent enters.
waiting for judgment. Thanks, regiment.
Regent. I
Or
hope
regent.
Spencer and Klaus get what they deserve. Bang zoom to the moon. Various people enter. That is Eleanor's line. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's just,
It
that's why I'm just letting you know because it says
with
queen.
great pleasure that I can before me two who have more than earned the title of knight. Dennis
Dennis bows before the king.
and Ogilvy.
Harold gives sword to Princess. She looks at it and gives it back. Places hand on the forehead.
Dennis and Ogilvy, do you forswear all other queens and give your duty solely to this kingdom and its people?
We do.
And now to judge the traitors' guards.
Vern, Stig, Lemmy, etc. bring Spencer and Klaus between them. They throw the two upon the ground and look at the feet of the king.
What are the charges, Lord Regent?
Do you want me to just read that? Cause
Yeah, if you want to.
ich
My voice is done.
Ixna Bobbleq, Hoss on fee for Ixne. Eleonora turns the scroll right side up for him. Thank you. You are guilty of plotting against the kingdom and its people, conspiring to impose servitude and hardship upon all the realm. How do you plead? He told me to. It's his fault. Shut up, you guilty bag of wind.
I hereby sentence you to 1,000,000 hours of community service.
Spencer is crushed. Community service? Helping people? Serving my fellow man? Oh, joy! Rapture! Oh, no. The court hears, listens, and obeys! Knights take Spencer and Klaus out of the room. The people applaud. Well, we did it. We're Knights of the Realm. Do you think that people will remember us? The deeds we did here?
Do you mean if people will remember the tremendous sacrifices we made to ensure their personal liberties and make the world safe for a new generation of people, allowing them to pursue their own dreams regardless of gender or social class, to allow them to boldly go where no one has gone before?
Nah. Lights out, curtain closes. Final scene, Act 2, 16. Act 2, Scene 16. Partial stage. In front of the main curtain, Dennis and Ogilvy are on partial stage left. Surrounding them seated is a group of extras as pages, upon using spotlights to focus attention on each little scene. So, you never know, guys. Sometimes wearing a dress can help you get out of a jam. A knight must use any resource in his or her disposal.
And don't forget that it's just as important to nurture that peaceful warrior who resides in all of us right here.
They point to their heart. Yeah, okay. Lights down as they freeze. Stage right, group of women. Eleonora.
Breathe out, breathe in. First positions and attack.
The girls swing swords and stab in unison.
Good work, girls, but keep your swords higher and watch your footwork.
Lights down as they freeze. Hut stage right. Sam enters calling for Iggy.
Iggy, where's my, what do you call it, Iggy? Igster, hello. Now where could that little troll have gone to? Iggy.
Sam takes out the magic mirror ball.
I've got the magic mirror ball, Iggy.
Lights down on all three scenes as they freeze in place. Curtains open to reveal throne room. Iggy is on throne surrounded by girls. Iggy is wearing a smoking jacket and sunglasses like a Hollywood star. Alright. Ladies, did I ever tell you about how I saved Queen Eleonora? When... Ooh! Something to drink, Sir Iggy? Just call me Iggy. What's your name, doll? It's Francine. Francine, what a wonderful name. You want to take one?
Where are we?
64.
Yeah, I know, but which one?
Fourth lady in waiting line.
Francine, what a wonderful name.
Yeah, the one right after that.
Yeah, mine is Fiona. Mine is Fiona. Oh, mine is Tasha.
Beautiful names for beautiful ladies. Where are those little refreshments to be ordered? Iggy rings a little bell. Klaus arrives in maid outfit.
I am sorry about the
oh,
delay. You know how kitchen help is these days. Is there anything else I can get for you? Cappuccino? A latte?
How about a stool to ease my overworked furry little troll feet?
Yes, sir, Iggy, sir. Right away, sir.
Klaus brings back Spencer, who kneels down as a human ottoman. Ah, that's better. And this, ladies, is how we all live happily ever after. Well, almost everyone. Lights down, curtain closes. Well, first off, I would definitely want to thank Crayon, who said they could be here, but sadly they couldn't make it. I definitely want to thank Stella, who tried to make it. They then had to leave abruptly, but please do give them some applause. Definitely want to thank Kiyoshi for his fantastic voice work. And thank you to Swank, who somehow managed to last the entire fucking time. And then thank me. Yes, thank me. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. So, Swank. Amazing job. Do you want to still vibe and call? Because I was just about to swap to gaming.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so cheers for Swank. Yeah, thank you, Willow. I'm going to just take a quick be right back. Thank you, Willow. If anyone wants to join, I'll be in Ethereal General, but for right now, I'm gonna just go quickly grab a drink. See you guys in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back. Whoa, Kylie, you scared me there. Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly end stream and then restart it so that way it's like I can just separate these out easily. See you guys in a sec. Just don't leave the stream.